Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. In this message, I want to remind you, it's pride. That is the reason why people turn on you and remain angry with you. If someone turned on you because you did something bad, okay, that can happen. But when people choose to remain angry with you, it's pride. Or when people decide that a will against you, it's pride. They do not want their unexamined expectations to be examined. Okay, look at it this way. Let's say someone has been lied to his whole life by his relatives. His relatives just want to get along together and, well, they treat each other respectfully, but they don't really care for one another. And let's say someone is from such a background. Let's say you come by and you treat him in a loving manner, you walk in love towards him. He's going to be overwhelmed. But soon he's in contact again with those relatives, and now he's sensing the difference. Before you came along, he didn't notice the difference. He thought these people love me, these people care about me, they're family. But now that you came by a stranger and you treated him far, far better than all those people that were around him his whole life, what's going to happen? You've just opened his eyes. Now he's seeing the truth. Now he's seeing things as they are. So now he needs to acknowledge that A, people lie to him, and B, those people don't really have his best interest at his heart. So now he needs to give up that validation that he has family, that he is taken care of. He needs to give it up. But here's the thing, he does not want to give it up because everything he has, his whole identity, is based on this basis of what we call family. He has listened to his parents and he selected his friends wisely according to the knowledge of his parents. So now if he needs to acknowledge that his family is not who he thought they were, that means that he needs to evaluate those friendships he holds there. And those people he rejected also. He doesn't want to go through all of that. So out of pride now, he will deny reality and he will turn on you who revealed reality onto him. A lot of people do this. You didn't speak to them about Christ. You didn't speak to them about the resurrection. You didn't speak to them about repentance. You just walked in love towards them. And in the beginning, they're happy about it. But after a while, it seems as if they're turning on you. Why? Because it's pride. They don't want to get real. They have unexamined expectations that they want to remain unexamined. Because once they are examined, they need to face the answers. And you don't want to face the answers. It's pride. And let me tell you, when you are brave enough to give up the negative, when you are brave enough to overcome the negative around you, I'm telling you, some people will turn on you for the mere fact that you made the right decision. You chose safety, security, and long-term health above conformity at all costs. There is nothing wrong with getting along with other people, that's a good thing. But safety must be there. The moment there is no safety, you need to have the option to get out until safety is there. It shouldn't be like this, that you need to sacrifice your well-being just to appease and to leave alone the wills of others that don't want to take responsibility. Because this is the thing. You took responsibility. You evaluated your expectations, you looked at the bigger picture, you saw the situation for what it is, and you noticed it's not safe. And you took actions to contribute to safety. And you contribute to safety by leaving or by not participating with something. And what's happening now? Those that don't want any responsibility, they just want to be relieved, they are now challenged. Because every time people look at the situation, they're going to see that you took the right path, that you made the right decision. And this will reflect back onto them that kept the bad situation going. So now they will need to explain why they kept the bad situation going, and they can't explain it. There's the thing, those people do not want to take responsibility and they don't want to concede that they're relief seeking. So now they're in a dilemma. And they don't want this dilemma, so they avoid it. But they can't escape it either. So now they turn on you and blame you for making their lives hard. As if it's you making them holding on to the negative. It's not you, it's not your fault, but they're blaming you because they're proud. They want to hold on to that will of theirs no matter what. And because you, for some reason, frustrated that will, you are the enemy. Even though you did the right thing. Look, it doesn't matter how loving and kind you are towards certain people. People that hold on to the negative, for the mere fact that they don't want to be responsible, they will turn on you and they will hate you. Does this mean that you shouldn't walk in love towards them? You should, because that's the best thing to do. That's the safest thing to do. But realize you cannot walk in love with them, because they're holding on to darkness. They want to remain in darkness. They want to operate in darkness. Because in darkness they can avoid responsibility. In darkness they can avoid having to evaluate themselves. In darkness they can flee from having to participate with justice. In darkness they can blame others. In darkness, well, they can have their ease and their relief at all costs. At least that's what they think. Look, you walk in love towards everyone, but you can't walk in love with everyone. It's time for you to get this. It's time for you to get that proud people will eventually, just like Cain did with Abel, sacrifice you to preserve that will of theirs. They may not sacrifice you by direct homicide, but they will sacrifice you by enabling circumstances that endanger you, or by refusing to contribute to a solution on your behalf. I'm telling you, get real. Be at peace.